All right, Rich Perez here with Dr. Joshua Culbreath. We are on the subject of Wyllie B. White, who's been such an inspiration to so many people, Doc, that don't even realize it today. Their rights are affected because of her. Tell everybody how this all began, and we touched upon a lot of stuff here just a minute ago off camera, so go ahead.
Well, Wyllie B, because of her exploits and her determination and making all these Olympic teams, there are a lot of people behind the scenes, such as Dr. Nell Jackson and Dr. Richie, because with these ladies there, they were able to try to show the world what they're capable of doing. We had enough times, and it's going to be told how it was all done, but Jesse Owens may have been the one I would say have started the ball rolling as far as integration into the sports world, because in sports people look at it as being something very clean and wholesome. When you deal with politics, it's dealing with something else, and where there's a lot of corruption. So I'd rather stick with sports as being the intro for saying having the black athlete and many of the other minorities now, our Latino brothers also and sisters, that have achieved because of what Jesse did, which led to many of us, because I'd like to mention during that era too, Rich, we had many people during the 1930s and the 40s. There are more children named Joe Louis and Jesse than any other time, I think, in history, because they were the only two, say, role models that the colored, Negro, African American, black athletes and people had to look up to. Well, Wyllie B came up after that time, and she, of course, established herself for the females, which has led to her starting many organizations which exist today. They have a foundation and everything else, and thanks to Dr. Dorothy Ritchie, we have a state building named in Chicago today after her. They have a park that is named after Wyllie B, and I'm hoping that if the 2016 Olympic Games are accepted in Chicago, that they'll name a stadium after her, because she has done so much to inspire not only the young children throughout Chicago, but throughout the United States, throughout the world. She's traveled extensively. She has spoken to many, many people, and I'll tell you, she missed making her 6th Olympic team in a row by, I think, about a quarter of an inch in the long jump. So you can see that she was destined to do many great things, and there's not enough that I can say about her, because with her and Wilma at that time, I was like their big brother in '56, and I was like a protectorate of them. They were 16 years old, and to tell a joke which we shared until both of them died was I told them that they always looked at me as their big brother. And then, when they became 20-something years of age, they became just absolutely gorgeous. And so I told them, I don't want to be your big brother anymore. But that was a joke until they died.
That's tremendous, Doc. Well, I tell you what, Wilma Rudolph, Wyllie B. White, those are two names that will live forever in the minds of the Olympians and the track and field and all of athletics, all the people involved. And I think it's a tremendous honor to have you sitting here telling us about these two, because you have firsthand knowledge of them when so many people never got to meet these people, but you know the grassroots efforts that they started. And I tell you, it's been tremendous. Both their stories are amazing.
Well, there's a lot more to come with some of the things that have been done, and the thing is, with the women organization have progressed so much as a result of Wyllie B. We can go on, because these are the things that also were inspiring, like to Billie Jean King, for instance. We were playing a major role. She was in tennis, of course, and Martina Navratilova, I had the pleasure of trying to add to her career many years thereafter. But it is so interesting to find out that a little girl from a little sharecropping area in Mississippi had risen to the world, to the top of it in the athletic world, and became somebody that people loved.
Wow. Well, Dr. Josh, we're going to have some more stories here from the M Resort here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's July the 19th, 2009, and that date lives in history. We're going to talk about that next. We'll be right back with Dr. Joshua Culbreath. Thank you, Doc.
Right.